trying to pick a case to protect your Nintendo Switch 2 is difficult, but Savage Raven does make it pretty simple, as they are affordable, and they've upped their quality from this generation from last generation. If you didn't know, they used to be named Skull & Co, but now they are called Savage Raven, but the products remain the same and actually a little bit enhanced. This is going to be the Savage Raven Max Carry Case. This is going to be a case that fits your Switch 2 along with extra things, hence the Max. So as you can see on the top, we have this Velcro patch that comes with a microfiber cloth that you can keep inside of it. You can also probably keep like thumb grips and other little accessories in here as well for your Switch 2. Also features this flap that not only protects the screen, but fits 12 game cartridges, which is really nice. I got all my Switch 1 game cartridges in here right now. And you can lift this Velcro flap, flip that flap, then the Switch comes out nice and easy. There's another flap, which I'm not a fan of the extra flap. I wish it was just one flap, but 2 flaps is fine. And then underneath here, we have space for a lot of stuff. You could put whatever you want in here. If you have the Neo Grip like I do on my Switch 2, you can fit the extra size grips that's flat on right there, or you can fit like a battery bank. We have the mouse thing. This is where my mouse straps live, just so I know where they are at all times, and a cable to keep things charged up. And there's a little space for more as well. So it's a max carry case for the reason you can carry a max amount of things. And I believe this case is $30 on the website right now. Don't quote me exactly on the price, but I know you can get the bundle of the Neo Grip and the max carry case together for $50, which if you can afford $50, that is a great option. It's still less expensive than what D brand offers, and I feel like they're giving you more than that. Obviously, I've done the video on the Neo Grip already. If you want to check that video out, I'll link it down in the description. But its Neo Grip is not completely comparable to the D brand grip, so I'll let you guys decide for yourself what grip is best for you. But we're only here to really talk about this case. Again, like I said, they've upped their quality from last generation. There's a nicer feel to this felt on the inside than last gen. I don't have last gens to compare right now, but last gens felt a little bit cheap, and I did not like last gen. The fit wasn't great either, for whether you had a case on it or not. This gen is much better. If you put the Neo Grip inside this thing, close it up, I mean, it's hardly moving around at all in there. Last gen, it felt like it was going dunk, 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 left and right when you shook it up, and that's kind of representing what it would be like if you took it out with you, obviously, when you're traveling. This fits much better. Let's actually try it naked right now. I have not tried this yet, so let's unlock our Neo Grip and hope the lock doesn't fly out, and then take off the Neo Grip here, and let's put this thing in naked. Let's say you don't want the Neo Grip or any grip for that matter. You just want something that'll not only protect your Switch, but let it be portable, but also carry a lot of things with you. So let's just put it in naked without any grip. It's not designed for this, but let's just zip it up and see. I gotta be honest, guys, it's not moving very much at all in there. I'm actually surprised. I thought I was gonna have to recommend to you guys to not do this. You're not hearing anything. I'm hearing stuff. I'm not hearing any knocking around. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's actually sticking in there quite well. Now, I don't quite recommend you do this still, because as you can see, it's not really a perfect fit. There's all this extra space over here, and you're kind of putting some pressure on your analog stick, as you can see by this weird flap being in the way. Let's actually like zip it up, Velcro it up properly. I wouldn't do that, because as you can see, my Joy-Con fell off. Would not recommend. I think if you're going to use the max carry case, you really should use a grip or something like that. And again, the package altogether for this is $50. I think it's completely worth it. But this is not for the person with a naked Switch. This is for the person who not only has a grip, but has lots of stuff they need to carry along with their grip for the Nintendo Switch 2. Again, not too sure in the market right now, but not too many max carry case style cases on the market right now. This is going to be probably the only one on the market that you can get right now, especially for an affordable price. That's the way to do. That's the way to go. I wouldn't just get this for a naked Switch. Although if you have a different grip, I do have the stand grip, which I just did a video on this one as well. Subscribe and check out my videos on the channel to see that one. But of course, this will fit Skull & Co.'s line of products. This is the stand grip for Skull & Co. This is going to make it so the Switch is not moving around. It's nice and protected in there. Again, for somebody who's a utilitarian, who carries lots of things and also wants a grip. Here's my one flaw with this case, is that the flaps. I kind of mentioned it already. I know how they want you to put it in. That's going to be like this. So you slot the Switch in like this, on top of the first flap, close the second flap, Velcro this, then close it up and zip it. That's how they want you to do it. I don't like that. Satisfies options make it so when you open this case up first, right here, boom, This flap comes with it, and then your Switch is just ready to be picked up, and there is no second flap. Then you can get to all your goodies in the Satisfy case. That's going to be the option that I'm looking forward to most. We have the Satisfy in the mail. It's coming hopefully very soon, by the end of the month of July. So stay tuned and subscribe to see when that goes live. We'll be comparing that on its own versus the Neo Grip, the Stand Grip, and other grips that we have at that point. You're going to want to be here to check that out for sure. Yeah, I like how the game cartridges as well. The game cartridges are kind of visible. They do kind of fall. I've been throwing this around for the video's sake. Obviously, when it's closed, no worries, but maybe you got to worry about these things popping out. They seem to be popping on their own a little bit, but I wouldn't be too worried about that. I actually like the fact you can actually see the games. On the Satisfy, you can't. It covers the logos, so you don't know what game you're picking. You have to like push it up a little bit to see. This one, you can actually see the title of the game, so that's really kind of nice. And one gripe, I guess another one, I wish that this wasn't a Velcro patch, that this was just a big pocket with a net on it, like the Satisfy case. That's going to be the better case. When that comes, I'll tell you, of course, then. But I'm telling you right now, the Satisfy is going to make a better case. It's also going to cost more. So you're kind of getting what you pay for here in a good and bad way. You know, in a good way, it's like, oh, I'm actually getting more than paying for because this is incredibly good. But, you know, if you compare it to something else like the Satisfy that's a little more expensive, you're getting a little bit more with that. So if you want to spend a little bit more, maybe look toward that one. Again, the review on that will be in a few weeks. However, on this one, I can say if you need one right now and you don't mind spending some extra money, get this. And get it with the Neo Grip, or if you want with this Stand Grip. This Stand Grip's 17 bucks, by the way. But you can get this for 17 bucks, this for 30 bucks. It's about 50 bucks together. This is a 50-buck bundle. I would just do it. I wouldn't risk walking around, rocking your Switch naked, risking dropping it without a travel case on or a grip. You know, this is a good experience in handheld, much better than last gen, but there's us utilitarians who are gonna want to carry a battery pack and other stuff with us. We want and need something more like this. So guys, if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Again, check out the other videos I've done on the channel for the Neo Grip, for the Stand Grip. I just did a video on the Pro Controller as well. That'll be coming out in the coming weeks/months. I did a review on the GameCube controller for Nintendo Switch 2. I do stuff for Nintendo Switch 2, so that's what we're going to be doing on this channel. Make sure to check out all of those videos down below. Subscribe to see more in the future, and thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.